Are your dolls nosy like my dolls are nosy? Well, this here post is here for you.
Oh, girl, that's so juicy.
How about a little recap?
Now, there are way too many dolls and action figures in my doll town, so let's stick to the main characters.
You guys remember Jazmine from the BDT, right? No? Okay, let's take a little ride. Let's go down to fuck around, make a right 1 mile down the road to find out, and end up right on Main Street in the BDT.
Today, we're going to be focusing on Jazmine, age 25, birthday December 4th, occupation musician, status dating, family is known as Kathy, her mom, Paul, the father she's never met, and Billy, her goddaughter. Hobbies include festival hopping. I wonder why they didn't mention her possible half brother. But I digress. Moving on. And here is Jazmine's first post on my page.
And you know how I pick the actual dates for the dolls' birthdays when they first appear on my page, right? So since she was December 4th, that makes her a what? Sagittarius.
Sagittarius are known to be inspirational, adaptable, determined, soft, devoted, inventive, and passionate. This perfectly describes Jazmine.
Okay, let's scroll down here a bit. Take a look at our resident BDT directory to find out more about this leading character in my doll stories. Oh, there she goes. Hello, Jazmine. Let's see here.
Great grandparents, unknown. Maternal grandmother, unknown. Maternal grandfather, unknown. Paternal grandfather, unknown. Maternal grandmother, unknown. Mom, Kathy, dad, unknown. Possible half brother. See, I told you there was definitely a possible half brother. Who put this family tree together? I bet you Kathy did this. Okay, so Jazmine was able to play 12 different instruments by the age of 5. Mother Kathy, now a washed up starlet, did everything she could to get her into the entertainment industry mainstream. Jazmine, on the other hand, preferred a small, intimate setting to showcase her talents. This infuriated her mother, who would often hold information about her biological father hostage as a way to punish her daughter for not agreeing to her demands. After a while, Jazmine stopped asking who her biological father was, and she and her mother had a big falling out when she turned down doing a big record deal. Jazmine, to this day, still tries to play nice with her mother whenever possible, so long as her good goddaughter, Billy, isn't around. She even went to see her play her small role in the big hit film Ostrom as Nanny Ma. Here's a little snippet from the movie Ostrom, which turned out to be a great Halloween trilogy.
You are watching USA Broadcasting, Chicago, WEHS, TV60, Aurora.
It's time to open your eyes to sunrise. Welcome into the Sunrise Show. My name is Kathy Wolf, and I'm Michelle Boudreau, filling in for Dave Shipkus, who's on vacation this week taking a cruise. But he is definitely missing out.
What in tarnation? Oh my word. Hello, 911. What is your emergency or whatever?
They're here. I told y'all they were coming, and now they're here. Oh. Turn your TV down. I can't even hear what you just saying on the phone. What you need? You need an ambulance? You need a police? You need a fire department? Hello? What is that? Oh no. Hello? What the hell is going on over there? They're leaving. Just like that. They're leaving. I want to say, you need fire, police, or ambulance. Just pick one. Call them all. And the Army, and the Navy, and the Marines, and Space Force, and the Air Force. And they just killed Mr. Worthington. Oh. Wait, who is they? And who is they killing? A poor homeless man over in the alley behind my apartment. And Mr. Worthington. Now, Mrs. Kitty's gonna have to take care of her kitten all by herself. Single motherhood isn't for everyone, you know. What? Hold up, man. You mean to tell me we talking about a damn cat here? Yes. Mr. Worthington is Mrs. Kitty's baby daddy. Oh, the aliens just rolled their big dumb spaceship right on top of him and screamed. Damn, a cat? Really? You just wasted all this time to report a cat being squished in the alley behind your apartment. Listen, who is this? It's Nanny Ma, and it's a very important. Nanny Ma? Mrs. Tracker, listen, you can't keep calling up here every time when your cats get loose, okay? But, no less. Next time you call up here and waste my time, I'm gonna find you. 911 is for emergencies only. Hello? Hello? And scene. So that little snippet is from part 2 of the 4-part movie that was filmed starting over 5 years ago. If you want to play a little catch up, feel free to go back and check it out. Okay, enough about Jazmine's mom, Kathy. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Jazmine holds her friendships very near and dear to her heart. She is one of the founding members of the Splat Pack, her girl group that she calls her friends the very end.
What's up, y'all? It's Nicki Minaj. Roaches! She's a mammoth, of course.
Stick in your face.
Stupid fucking dinosaur! Child. Anyway, so, but why y'all got to lie?
Anyways, Jazmine's Splat Pack is always trying to hook her up and find her a man, since both of them are married or engaged. Back in March of 2020, she attended the director's birthday bash, and she entered into the wet t-shirt contest, and a gentleman by the name of, what was his name again? Whatever. He entered as the wet boxers contest. They made good conversation that night and instantly formed a connection. Unfortunately, dating proved to be a little difficult because they had very opposite hours for work. So when they tried to do regular dates like going out to the fun zone, They found it hard because by the time they got off of work or before they started work, most of the places were closing. Because she was a musician that worked late shifts and he was an electrician that worked day shifts. It was very difficult to find time to make time for each other. So, as an electrician, his hours were 9 to 5, Monday through Sunday. And as a musician, her hours were pretty late, getting off at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, they had to get a little creative with figuring out date options. Oftentimes, Jazmine would be seen with Glenn at the park, trying to plan a copper squat. Early in the morning, after she got off of work, but also still early enough before he had to go to work. It was weird, but it worked for a little while. Oftentimes, they would try to have a little wine with their little snacks, but because neither one of them were big drinkers, it eventually ended up being one of them would end up taking a nap. 4 to 6 weeks later. Eventually, the Kaba squats turned into sleepovers, where Jazmine would go to Glenn's house, or Glenn would come to Jazmine's house, and they would have like a movie night. After the movie, they would have in-depth, all night long conversations about their futures. One night, Glenn decided to make his move, and, well, it didn't go exactly as planned. That was the night that Jazmine told Glenn that she's practicing celibacy. He wasn't exactly happy about the revelation, but wanted to respect her wishes. So he often ended up sleeping downstairs on the couch while he put Jazmine upstairs in his bedroom to sleep for the night by herself. After that, they became like two shifts that passed in the night, with him getting off at 5 and coming home, waiting for her to get off at 2, but by the time she got home, he would be dead asleep, and then he'd be leaving out in the morning before she even woke up. It became a bit of a hassle. Eventually, those long night conversations over the phone became few and far between. Invitations started to dwindle down, and after a while, text messages started to come to a halt. Eventually, the relationship between Jazmine and Glenn just fizzled out. No real closure, it just fizzled out. But did that stop her friends in the Splat Pack from trying to hook her up with somebody else? Absolutely not. Jazmine has asked that we not post this action figure's face. If you've been following my story on Instagram, you know exactly who this is. For some odd reason, this action figure got Jazmine out of her celibacy state, and Alyssa caught them. It was pretty funny. However, for some odd reason, he ended up sleeping with someone else because their relationship hadn't really been coined yet, and it caused a breakup. Not a real breakup, because I don't even know if they was ever together. But anyway, they went their separate ways, and that was that. It was a sad moment, but Jazmine felt like this was not the place for her. Truly, Jazmine was brokenhearted behind this, but realized this was a time for her to heal. After that, Jazmine decided to start focusing on herself and began attending Dostagram events solo. But of course, in true Splat Pack formation, now that we have siblings involved in the whole group, they weren't going to tolerate that and decided to sign Jazmine up for a singles cruise on Dostagram. And because everyone else in the Splat Pack, including their siblings, were engaged or had baby daddies or were married with children, she just decided, I'm just going to go, just so they can shut up. Jazmine was actually glad that she did go on that singles cruise, because she met a lot of cool people and actually made a little bit of a love connection with a gentleman. She doesn't remember his name, but he was very sweet on her and treated her well. Little did she know, her ex was actually hired to work security for the cruise. And after a night of drinking and dancing and other entertainment, she ended up back in his bed on the cruise. Yep. So for a little while, she thought her heart had been mended. They went on vacations together. They went on a cruise together. But alas, he lived the next town over, which was about an hour away, and the long distance stuff just didn't work out for either one of them. Luckily for her, she landed a role in her girl Aquanisha's TV show, He Came For Me by Sea. I don't know what it was, but it was like a mermaid movie. And she did really good, actually. Turns out, Jazmine's actually quite a good actress. Okay. Are you guys ready for an update on Jazmine? Yeah, I thought so. As you can see here, Jazmine is still the drummer for the Ashitaza band over at Tiana's place. She's never going to leave that job. She loves it there. Unfortunately, Jazmine's bestie, Dina, who happens to be her goddaughter's mother, ex Malik, still works as a chef at her job. It's a long story. It's very weird, but whatever. It doesn't go over well with Dina, but Jazmine doesn't care. She's like, I still work here. It's my job. Bye. Jazmine always makes sure to make time for the Splat Pack that's available over at Mimi's Cafe, where she gets to see her goddaughter and her besties. What children must be accompanied by? Well, it's okay. Dina's watching. It's all good. And God Mimi's on the way. Wait, the kids bite? Oh my gosh. Jazmine can sense the tension between her and Dina over Malik, even though Dina's getting back with her ex-husband, baby daddy, Chase. And she's like, this is none of my business. I'm here for my goddaughter. Hey, Billy. Aw, Godmommy loves her goddaughter. And Dina knows that. That's why she doesn't say too much. Jazmine absolutely adores her goddaughter Billy, and she's very happy that Dina still lets her come and visit and take her places from time to time. However, it's a little bit weird, so Jazmine picks Billy up from school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, brings her back to her apartment for free, personalized one-on-one drumming lessons. Billy's actually pretty good. Because of the weird tension between Jazmine and Dina, he's decided to start hanging out with different people. Oh, there's Pilar. Funny thing is, they actually have the similar schedules, with Pilar being a night nurse and Jazmine being a musician at night. They have the same hours at work. So they find time to spend time for girl time outside of work. And it works for both of them. After work, around 2 a.m., they found a local hookah bar that opens 24 hours. There they can sit and chit-chat and have girl time, and it's a release for both of them. The only downfall is that Pilar's baby daddy, Beyonce, is also friends with her ex, Glenn, who is also friends with Tim, who is friends with Alicia, part of the Splat Pack. It's all very complicated, but Jazmine plays it cool, and Glenn's pretty nice for the most part. Whenever they're together, Jazmine and Glenn always have small talk and are very cordial towards each other. just talking about things in general. Life, job, the usual. However, it can be a little distracting seeing your friends linked up with their baby daddies and boyfriends or whatever. So sometimes Jasmine just feels it's better to just leave the situation. It's no coincidence that after work every other week, she gets a nice bouquet of orange roses, which is her favorite, from a secret admirer. The mailman always waits for her to get home, knowing that she works the late shift, to give her her flowers. Oftentimes, when Jazmine is out running her daily chores like grocery shopping, she will run into her ex, Glenn, like say at the grocery store. And she often wonders, is this who's sending her secret admirer flowers once a week? Jazmine never mentions to Glenn about the secret admirer flowers she gets every week. But when Glenn offers to help her carry her groceries home every day that she's shopping, she gladly accepts the invitation. Glenn always offers to come upstairs to her apartment to help her unpack her groceries. However, Jazmine quickly declines because she knows it's been a few years since she's had any and things can escalate really, really quickly, and she's not ready for all that yet. Jazmine is in the process of healing her heart right now and can't have any distractions at this time. To distract herself, she has decided to enter into a few celebrity look-alike competitions. The Sheila E. look-alike competition really piqued her interest, considering that Sheila E. is one of her biggest role models. Got herself a custom-made outfit to match Sheila E., and here's the video she submitted for the competition. And wouldn't you know it, Jazmine actually won. So Jazmine used her winnings to buy herself her favorite car ever, the pink Corvette. Got herself a nice outfit and decided to do something just for herself. She booked herself a cruise rental through Petunia, the local travel agent, and hired herself a complete female staff. The captain was a female, the maid was a female, and the chef on board. Perfect for Jazmine, she said. Jazmine has decided she's going to take this cruise as a time to find herself. With this all-female staff, what could go wrong, right?
stay tuned to see how things play out for Jazmine here in our doll town. Okay, and next up in our doll town is everyone's fan favorite, serving BDE and main character energy, none other than Jordon. Introducing Jordon, another one of my main characters in my doll stories. Age, redacted. Birthday, redacted. Wait, why is everything redacted here? What's going on with all the redacting? Okay, whatever. Let's just go over to our directory services and find Jordon here so we can figure out all this redacting stuff. Okay, great grandparents redacted. What? Okay. Again, redacted everything? Really? Okay, Jordon, since you want to be so mysterious, I'll just go back to the first time I posted you on Instagram. August 9th, 2020. Okay, got it. So that makes you a what? Leo. So fitting. Oh my gosh. Okay, Leos are truthful, tough, enthusiastic, and grounded. Oh my gosh, this is Jordon all the way. When Jordon first made his debut on Dollstagram here on my page, I wasn't exactly what to do with him. So let's do a little recap about this character. When Jordon first got here, it was unclear about where his motives were. He arrived with another action figure, and they were seen outside of Tim's house, casing the joint and paying close attention to this family. It was really weird. We weren't exactly sure what was going on, but we knew he was up to no good. Allegedly. There wasn't much information about this character. However, we did find a video of his apartment, the loft.
I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. Got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to the G. That's why we do the G. Got the police busting get down for me, but they can't call nothing to the G. Money over bitch inside. I'm a straight rider. Stand the ground. Got the police crossing. My ambitions as a rider. So many battlefield scars while driven in plus cars. This life is a rap star. It's nothing without God. With boom.
So this was the only thing I could find about Jordon. I decided to do a little bit of digging. It wasn't easy, but I did find a few things. There was this one picture that's highly censored from the Eyes Wide Shut Society, which happens to be a sex club in the BDT. I know. It was all interesting until, of course, my computer glitched and I couldn't see anything. It came up some weird, error. Jordon, did you do this? Anyways, everybody in the BDT knows that Jordon is known as a ladies' man. He has been seen all over town with celebrities, random hookups, people who should not be dealing with him, like a real estate agent, strippers from a nightclub. Some things go well, some not so much. And then he's just everywhere and everything at all times. It's a little bit... Okay, those are two girls? Oh, okay. All right. It has gotten so bad that you can even find him on other people's pages being nicknamed like the pool noodle. Gross. Some dolls are very clear about what Jordon brings to the table, and they're fine with that. No strings attached, friends with benefits, whatever. And then some dolls are like, hold on, I have a whole fiance. What are you doing? Whatever it is, Jordon has a wandering eye. Nothing holds his attention for very long, and then he's just all over the place. He has never met a doll that he felt like he couldn't conquer, even on other people's doll pages. However, he did have that one scare where he thought he might have had a baby with someone. Turns out it was just another job. Jordon's always working. And yes, Jordon has also tried to hit on Jazmine, but she knows what Jordon is and wants no parts of it. Jordon claims claims to be a part of what he calls the Creep Squad, which is the answer to the Splat Pack. It's just a bunch of single dudes, well, actually just three, who do whatever they want whenever they want. It's a thing. The Creep Squad consists of three guys. Tyler from Laura's L Living Life, and Ezel, which is a longtime friend from back in the day. These guys have their own issues. Like one has like 10 kids and 8 baby mamas, and the other one has a couple of baby mamas. It's a whole mess. Whatever the case, Jordon still claims to be looking for love. And he does anything and everything he can to find that love, even playing Smash or Pass games.
Pass. 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 Smash. Oh, fucking Christ. It's making me question things about myself. Smash. Double smash. Pass, oddly enough. Cute. Pass. Not as cute. Smash. Smash. Would this make me a furry if I said smash? Smash. Pass. Pass. Very, I mean, I'm not considering, I'm just saying it's just like, this is pass.
Henry, you better watch out. He's looking at Tatiana. Wait, is she with Henry or is it Sean? I don't know. Whoever is with Tatiana needs to watch out because Jordon has his eye on that one. Jordon claims to have a heart of stone. However, if you look at this diagram here, there's a piece that seems to be thick and juicy and ripe for the picking. If you've been following my story on Dollstagram, you notice that there is one doll that seems to keep a reappearing occurrence in the doll story with Jordon. Her name is Azriel, aka Muerte, and she has been around in his life for a very long time. She's one of the few people that can talk him off the ledge, and also he keeps her around because it's a comfortable zone for him. So apparently at a rose gold party, things went sideways between Azriel and Jordon. She eventually got arrested for numerous charges, and Jordon just kind of left the whole situation alone. Regardless of the situationship between Azriel and Jordon, it has been rumored that he goes down to the jail to put thousands of dollars on her books. Allegedly, of course. Jordon, of course, denies all allegation. I'm just looking at him like, this ain't you? Really? I don't care what he says. I feel like Azriel is Jordon's soulmate. And eventually he's going to end up breaking her out of jail or something. Ooh, look at that face. Jordon, you mad at me or something? Oh, I'm putting your business in the street. I'm so sorry. Anyways, a little bird told me, and by little bird I mean Aquanisha over at the beauty salon. Aquanisha told me that Jordon owns a 24-hour laundromat that never has any people in there. It's quiet as kept, and I feel like we should go over there because they might not be laundering clothes, maybe laundering money. Let's go check it out. Just like she said, completely empty, no clothes, no patrons, no nothing, not even any employees. This is definitely a front for something. Welcome. Please be alert. For what? Ain't nobody in here. What are these, receipts or something? This is very strange, don't you think? Look. The soap dispensers, you got token makers, but there's no one in here at all. What even is this place? Does this even work? Okay, this is, oh, hello. Have you seen Jordon? Okay, this is very weird. Your name is John Doe, and you're not speaking to me. There's no one here. I asked about Jordan, and you're being very weird. Are you on the phone? Who are you on the phone with? Who are you calling? Who is that? Do we know this guy? Who is that addressed to? What is going on here? Oh my gosh. Sir, what do you have there in your hand? Who is that addressed to? Is that for me? What does that say? At Mama Bear Jenny Dolls. Wait a minute. That's me. This is for me. This is a letter for me. Where did you even come from, sir? Okay, I'll take it. What is this? What does this even say? This is a cease and desist letter? Are you serious? It's not even worded. Okay. You know what? You can take this letter and shove it up your plastic. Never mind. You don't even have anything. I'm leaving. I don't care about none of this anymore. I have better things to do right now. Bye. Goodbye and goodbye. Can you even believe these dolls and action figures? Don't they understand I am the director here? You know what? Where's Jordan? Goodbye. Close. Goodbye. He's around here somewhere, right? You know, okay, here's the table. Okay, found the chair. What is this? I never actually looked here before. Is this a drawer? What is it? Oh, my goodness. What? What? Oh, okay. This is inappropriate. Okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't touch any of these things. What does this button do? A secret compartment? What is in? What is Jordan got here one day and already this whole couch has been infiltrated. You know what? I'm not going to be involved in this mess. I'm going to call the police and get them involved in this because I don't want any trouble for... Oh. Excuse me? Oh, look, this poor dog has read herself to sleep. Well, I guess that's all for tonight. Okay, if you have enjoyed this video, please remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you next time here on Mama Bear Jenny Dolls for more recaps and updates on our dolls in this big character energy.